Welcome to 3-Minute Time Capsule. Today, we're exploring the Cold War, a period of intense rivalry, espionage, and global tension between the United States and the Soviet Union. We'll delve into the key events, covert operations, and the lasting impact of this era. The Cold War began shortly after World War II, as the United States and the Soviet Union emerged as superpowers with vastly different ideologies. The U.S. championed capitalism and democracy, while the Soviet Union promoted communism and a centrally planned economy. Europe became the primary battleground for Cold War tensions. The continent was divided into Western Europe, influenced by the U.S., and Eastern Europe, dominated by the Soviet Union. This division was symbolized by the Iron Curtain, a term popularized by Winston Churchill in 1946. One of the first major confrontations was the Berlin blockade in 1948, where the Soviet Union attempted to cut off Allied access to West Berlin. In response, the U.S. and its allies organized the Berlin Airlift, supplying the city by air for nearly a year, a clear demonstration of Cold War tensions. Espionage became a key element of the Cold War, with both superpowers engaging in extensive spying and covert operations. The Soviet Union's KGB and the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency, or CIA, became legendary for their espionage activities. These agencies were involved in gathering intelligence, conducting sabotage, and influencing global events behind the scenes. Famous espionage cases, like that of the American U-2 spy plane shot down over Soviet airspace in 1960, highlighted the high stakes of Cold War intelligence. Similarly, the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962 brought the world to the brink of nuclear war, largely due to covert intelligence operations. Both superpowers also engaged in covert operations across the globe, influencing political outcomes in countries like Iran, Guatemala, and Afghanistan. These operations were part of the broader strategy to expand their influence and counter each other's moves. The Cold War had a profound impact on global politics, economics, and society. The arms race led to the development of vast nuclear arsenals, creating a state of mutually assured destruction, or MAD. This tense standoff was mirrored in the space race, where both nations competed to demonstrate their technological superiority, culminating in the U.S. landing on the moon in 1969. The Cold War finally began to wind down in the late 1980s, with the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989, symbolizing the collapse of communist regimes in Eastern Europe. The dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991 marked the official end of the Cold War. The legacy of the Cold War continues to shape global politics today, from ongoing tensions between Russia and the West to the influence of the Cold War-era alliances like NATO. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Cold War. If you found this video insightful, please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more historical explorations. See you again on 3-Minute Time Capsule.